worth half an A-level, and you could just do an extended project on anything you wanted to do, like do an extended essay. And around that time, like a few years before, from my own like family circumstances, my dad left, and I just kind of felt like for the first time, having grown up here and had lots of friends who came from like very, very different backgrounds with quite a lot of broken homes and stuff like that. It was the first time, well, it was when I was 14, 15, that was the first time that I kind of felt like I was suddenly able to empathise with a lot of the experiences of my friends. And I felt like it completely changed my perception of things. And so when I was 17 at college, I suddenly just had this real urge to do something on fatherhood, and it just absolutely just came out of nowhere. I was like, I want to channel this feeling in some way. And at first I was thinking, oh, should I do a play or something like that on the experiences? But then I kind of decided against that, and then thought, no, I want to focus on the experiences of guys, particularly because at first I was thinking, should I focus on the experiences of girls in Tottenham and experiences of fatherhood? And I was thinking, that's kind of too close to home in terms of what I was feeling myself. So I just decided to look at young guys in Tottenham and their experiences. And this was in 2011. So I did interviews in the summer of 2011 with 9 guys, mainly who I knew from school, so they were like 17, 18 at the time, on their experiences of fatherhood, and my question was basically looking at the extent to which attitudes towards fatherhood, be it your own prospective fathering or your just attitudes generally to fatherhood in society, how much they are dependent on the experiences you've had with fatherhood yourself, you having a father around, not having a father around, and what that kind of relationship is like. So I did like interviews, in-depth interviews with 9 guys on that, and it was strange really because it happened slap bang as the riots happened, which was really interesting because it made the project have a completely, like, it added a really significant element to it. I mean, like when I listened back to the recordings, the one I did, the day of interviews I did the next day, after the riots, like in the background you could just hear sirens constantly, which is, yeah, it was a very strange time, and it then meant that I just started to ask myself, so the riots that just happened, what do you think about that? Like, and it completely took on a new element, and I'd already done some work with some work experience in David Lamming's office, like in like a month or 2 before, and I've been able to see in his office, because he does a lot of stuff on Labour fatherhood policy, able to see kind of their take on things, and the office were able to give me quite a few contacts, which was quite useful, and I got in contact with a woman from the Fatherhood Institute, and she'd said that she'd be willing to look at a draft of my paper when I had it done. So when I did have it ready by like November or something, I sent her the draft, and she contacted me back with some really, really great feedback, which was fantastic. Then, like, I remember I was at college and I got the email from her. I said, oh, that's fantastic. And then about 5 minutes later, she emailed me again before I had a chance to reply. And she was like, oh, Anna, we've been contacted by ministers, and they want stuff on teenagers and fatherhood.